What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a Chiefs fan, or even just a football fan in general, you're in for a pretty interesting update today. We've got a story about Travis Kelce and how he's handling a bit of a down year statistically. But trust me, there's a whole lot more to the story than just numbers. So, let's dive in and see what's really going on with the Chiefs' star tight end this season. Okay, so here's the deal. Travis Kelce is having a year that, at first glance, might seem a little underwhelming. The 35-year-old tight end has only 2 touchdowns through the first 15 games of the season. Let me remind you, this is a guy who's never finished a season with fewer than 5 touchdowns. Not to mention, he's racked up 739 receiving yards so far, which isn't bad by any means, but it's well below his usual standard of 862 yards or more. And that's going all the way back to his rookie year in 2014. So yeah, it's fair to say this hasn't been the statistical season Kelce or Chiefs fans might have expected. But let's take a step back, because here's where things get interesting. Despite the lack of touchdowns and yards, Kelce is still a massive presence on the field and in the locker room. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid recently gave a glowing tribute to his star tight end. When asked about Kelce's quieter year, Reid was quick to defend his veteran player, praising him for being a true team player and leader. Reid said, "He'd sacrifice for the cause. As they say, I'm not telling you he doesn't like to play and catch and do all that stuff. He loves that, but at the same time, he's willing to help out everywhere." In other words, Kelce isn't just focusing on his personal stats, he's all about the team's success. And that's why he's been voted a captain year after year. The dude knows his role, even if it's not always the flashiest one. Now, even though Kelce might not have been finding the end zone as often as we're used to seeing, the Chiefs are still crushing it with a 14-1 record, the best in the NFL. This just shows how valuable Kelce is to the team, even when the stats don't tell the full story. In fact, it seems like Kelce's chemistry with quarterback Patrick Mahomes has been a bit off this season. On a recent episode of their podcast, New Heights, Kelce admitted that he and Pat have struggled to find that magic connection they've been known for. But Kelce isn't complaining, he's focused on what's best for the team. Not his personal numbers. "I stopped caring about stats about 4 or 5 years ago," Kelce shared. "I just went out there and started to play free and play for my guys." Sure enough, I think that's the better mentality. You think about it more play by play and what your job is on that specific play. Talk about a selfless mentality, right? That's the kind of leadership that makes Kelce a star, regardless of the stats. And here's the kicker. The Chiefs just signed veteran tight end Robert Tonyan to their practice squad. This could mean more competition for Kelce's role, especially if Tonyan gets elevated to the main roster. But Kelce isn't the type to shy away from competition. He thrives in it. With 2 regular season games left, one on Christmas Day against the Steelers and another on January 5 against the Broncos, Travis Kelce has the perfect opportunity to finish the season strong and remind everyone why he's one of the best to ever do it. Closing. So, what do you think, guys? Is Travis Kelce having a down year? Or is he just doing whatever it takes to help the Chiefs win? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. We've got more updates and cool stories coming your way. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep enjoying the game and appreciate those behind-the-scenes sacrifices that make the biggest difference.